What's up, everybody? Just finished watching Morning Combat on YouTube. They did an excellent interview with Jim Lampley, and I can relate to Jim Lampley so much. Just talking about former fights that he's called, he'll start tearing up, and that's how much he's intertwined with boxing, man. I totally know how he feels. I've been watching like Rocky 3 during a fight and I'll tear up. I'm like, where'd that come from? But Jim Lampley said something interesting. He said he was going to do a documentary for HBO back in the day about a Hispanic fighter, I guess, being the heavyweight champion. And he interviewed David Benavidez. And Benavidez says that stays on the back of his mind, like going up to super middleweight and light heavyweight, cruiserweight, and eventually heavyweight. You know, he's a very big guy, but, you know, he can hold the weight of a heavyweight. It's just, you know, now heavyweights are so tall, but I think he still could do some damage because these tall guys have problems with dudes that are of what you would call a normal height. So if David Benavidez put on weight properly at his height, you know, he could do some damage. And it's like Jim Lampley said, when he was 13, he lost 80 pounds to get into shape. So he's already used to being heavy. So I would definitely be interested in that. Can you imagine if David Benavidez goes from 168 all the way up to heavyweight and knocks some of the top guys out? That would be interesting. But if you haven't seen it, go check out Jim Lampley on Morning Combat, and combat is spelled with a K. Just hearing Jim Lampley, man, I've done videos about him before, man. I really miss hearing him on the commentary. I miss Larry Merchant, George Foreman. I just like that trio. And that's definitely what boxing is missing. But back to the Benavidez thing. Yeah, if he goes to heavyweight and puts the weight on properly, he might do some damage. Now, some might say I'm jumping the gun or that could never happen, but it can happen. There's been heavyweights at his height that have done some damage. I always say the guy that Deontay Wilder lost to as an amateur was 6 feet. So, you know, that height can work against you if you don't know how to use your reach. Anyway, it's the J. Roos Theory, LSR forever. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and all that. And be fearless. Yay.